Welcome, and thank you for viewing our annual report of accomplishments and collaborations. In the next few minutes, you're going to watch and learn from the people that we worked with in the last year on the various projects and collaborations and accomplishments of this last year through their eyes and through their stories. Over the past year, working with the University Assessment Committee, we have examined several products to help us with tracking and maintaining assessment data. EAC, Scantron Class Climate are two of the most recent contenders.
I work primarily with Diane Cairns and eLearning services, and the scope of my work has been really using the WIMBA software platform for the Center for Nonprofit Management. The beauty of the WIMBA platform has been the opportunity for a professional like myself to do guest lectures off campus.
My role as a course developer in eLearning services cover two areas. One is course development for the College of Management, and then evaluation assessment for online programs.
One of the things that Diane supports us with is by exploring different ways to more efficiently conduct assessments, specifically using electronic means, which is much more efficient than the old pencil and paper formats that have been used in past years.
I look at research and I talk to other colleagues at other universities that work in this area. They're achieving 30-35%, we're at 58% participation. And significantly with two particular colleges, as College of Management and Architecture, they're up in the 64% and 71% participation.
Over the past year, we also worked very heavily with architecture to create what we believe is the first online studio for architecture. That, along with our efforts with the library and AAC to create virtualized versions of the library, or e-reference, and AAC tutoring called e-tutoring. Students can now access the library and tutors virtually from anywhere they have a network connection.
E-learning makes me look proficient with technology in front of my students.
LTU has been ahead of the curve as far as developing online courses.
We looked at the conventional studios and then the online studios, and there was no difference.
Allowed students from really anywhere in the world to be participants in our class. Students from London, Ontario, Toronto, Ann Arbor.
I received much support from Maria Frenetovic to develop the BB course site, and also always at the ready to assist me and the students.
We worked with Maria and Marquita at different stages on developing and finding a way to provide online tutoring. And she was very instrumental and a great help in that area.
Maria knows me. She knows when I call what kind of problems I have, what the history is, what the background, what kind of issues that in a level to talk to me at.
This year has been particularly successful in integrating new technologies and new media in the classroom.
Maria was wonderful because she came and gave any faculty who wanted one-on-one coaching on how to use Blackboard, like the WIMBA. And for me, it was the WIMBA sessions, getting very comfortable with WIMBA and how to use it.
I worked with Noelle Mazenheim, where we used podcasting in her course, where the students needed to record and record their English pronunciation and re-record and see over the course of the semester how their pronunciation has improved, how their articulation has improved, and also listen to other students, how they're doing.
From a classroom technology standpoint, we have been able to respond to requests relatively quickly, make upgrades, repairs, and adjustments as needed. We've been able to pilot the whiteboard paint in M336 as an option to whiteboards themselves.
In the Arts and Sciences building, we installed DVD players in several of the rooms so that the faculty wouldn't have to always request the AV carts.
I know about graphics, and actually I do know how to hook all of that stuff up. But because we work inside of this environment, we have to be aware of the protocol, the proper way. What are my boundaries? What are my permissions in handling this? But Cliff actually walked me through that system so that when our chairman told me that I would be responsible for the screens, I was like, wow, great. I was ready for it because I had a discussion with Cliff. So he helped me with that, but he basically helps me with, everything, any questions that we have.
One of the goals I accomplished was to look at new technologies for our classrooms as far as the projectors. We currently have LCD projectors in our classrooms. We are now using, or we're testing, LED projectors. These projectors will have a cost savings of over $2,000 over the old LCD projectors.
Over the past year, we've been able to respond to different requests for workshops for faculty and students. Some of our collaborative projects included using WIMBA for e-reference and e-tutoring with the library and AAC, as well as Blackboard 9 training and all of the sub-features and functions within it to help faculty understand better this new platform.
The biggest accomplishment that I've seen and been a part of is the collaboration with faculty. Tight interaction that we've developed over the last year, maybe a year and a half, even 2 years, with not only the IT department, but also with the help desk and the support that we're giving our faculty.
Well, Marquita has helped us out with a lot of different things. Anything Blackboard, we can go to her and she gives us the answer. So it saves us from a lot of legwork or trying to figure out within Blackboard what we have to do.
Your team, Marquita and Diane, showed up and really did in the fall, a big session on the new Blackboard and what they would encounter. Then they came back in the winter term and did just a Q&A to help everybody through some of the problems they had with the Blackboard.
But for me, it was a start, because I really just started doing Blackboard, and basically all I did was like email students. Now, when I think about it, I do the deployment for course objectives.
I would like to mention the BB tools we were using. It was a discussion board, blogs, WIMBA sessions, and the portfolio, where I had the students drop their individual deliverables for the course.
The availability has been wonderful. The knowledge has been outstanding. I mean, between Richard Bush, Diane Cairns, Donna Crest, just is outstanding. If I need something, all I have to do is email, and you know what's amazing? The availability. I mean, I've emailed 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, and within an hour I've gotten a response.
If you have a question which doesn't require an 8-week training class, you can find somebody who will answer that question for you.
Our media production department has seen a significant increase in the number of requests and videos cut this year. Everything from soft skills shorts, emerging sectors technology videos, to promotional videos for colleges and departments.
eLearning services provided a fantastic video that was showcased during the Paris Auto Show of 2010.
My most favorite project to talk about, of course, which just went live, is our architectural engineering video. And that's been a work in progress for about a year. We were able to, it was a bunch of raw footage, and even though we kind of storyboarded some things out, but it was whenever something would come up, I would just say, oh, this would be really cool to have in the video, and you guys were able to come and help me out. It was awesome.
What I did was contacted eLearning services in order to put together some short videos. We called them soft skills shorts, and the topics were meeting etiquette, dress code, and phone skills.
In the last year, we've been working on more than just course lectures.
Media production has had almost a 90% increase in video requests.
We've also done video projects for natural sciences equipment demos, and also video projects for the transportation design department.
Over the past year, I worked on a promotional video for the architecture engineering program with Filza Walters. It was a video designed to help showcase the new and exciting program of architecture engineering at Lawrence Tech.
With Michael Graves' lecture, we were able to live stream it to people who couldn't attend in person.
During my time here, I've had the opportunity to work on the RoboFest competition held at Oakland University.
We also helped the transportation design students with a promotional video as part of a student project. It's going to be showcased to industry professionals.
This video has only scratched the surface of the things that we've been able to accomplish this year and the collaborations that we've had. We encourage every college and department to call upon us as partners in the process of integrating appropriate technologies into the classroom, into your hybrid courses, as well as discovering what courses could be virtualized or taught online. Things to keep in mind as we go forward. Since the very beginning of eLearning services, we have generated a 2-for-1 return on investment. In other words, for every dollar the university gives us to operate with in eLearning services, LTU Online credit hours produced generate $2 in return. It's a good value, and we've learned a great deal over the last 5 years. This is an opportunity for us to really take our university places, and eLearning services stands ready to partner with you and your organization to achieve that goal.